Good evening, guys. Make sure everything's running as we would want it to be, and it is. Here we are. Trunch. I dyed his, I bought a set of clothing and dyed it. So I bought the dye. Didn't realize how they had changed the dye system, so I bought 2 of the dye because I thought I would need 2 of the dye packs to dye both the chest and the pants. But no, they've changed it now, so those just unlock the dyes. Much better system. So I had a second dye and I sold it for I lost like 500 astral diamond on the exchange, but I got most of it back. We are off to Ebon Downs. I think that's all we've got. That is indeed all we've got. We're off to Ebon Downs. No, not yet. Oh, we got quests. Let's write the daily quest.
Hero of Neverwinter. Neverwinter's due, but what more can I do for you? Well,
Garden Protector's Speech. We need to get that out of the way first, so that tomorrow we can get our goodie. By the way, good evening to whomever's joined me. I'll probably restate this a couple of times. Burnabout is through 7:30 a.m. on the 22nd. Tomorrow, because this has been time gated, tomorrow you can run the events as much as you want. Is my understanding from what they said on Massively's OP's stream earlier today. You can run the events as much as you want so that you can qualify for the goodies if you're a day or 2 or 5 short. So there's still time to get all the goodies from the festival, at least according to what they said. But for right now, what I'm going to do first is go to Q's, Event, Protector's Speech, and join up. And we're going to run the skirmish first. And then we'll do the dungeon. So I will accept. I didn't invoke. I think there's a place I can invoke there. If not, I can just take one of the invocation goodies. We're waiting. We're still waiting. Where are they? There they are. We're waiting. There we go. There, I invoked.
There you are, and just in time for the Protector's speech. I knew something was amiss. To my side, protect the city at all costs.
I will protect the city at all costs. Although I'll complain if it takes too long.
Hail, people of Neverwinter!
First day was really slow and lots of time. Last 2 days running have been much.
Open Lord of Waterdeep and protect. I'm glad to see
right behind you, friend.
Celebrate our city's return. I see in this crowd people of all walks of life, from all across the world. Gnomes and refugees, artists,
I have buffed everyone.
Heroes and workers. Whether you're newly arrived in our city or were born and raised, on behalf of all of Neverwinter, I bid you welcome to our celebration.
The speech goes on forever.
It was nearly 30 years ago when word reached my ears that nearly destroyed this place. Even God and Water, all in a fury.
this one player here is not getting heals, so I dropped a bunch of heals.
The gates of war. The story of cataclysm and all the tragedy which has befallen the Jewel of the North. I swore I would come to the aid of the city, my family's ancestors. As more information came out,
this group is not doing as well as my last 2 days groups, as I've had to throw heals
Right behind you,
a
Fred.
couple of times already.
Crystal?
rebuilding the city would not be easily done, for the cataclysm had struck not just the city walls and buildings,
Would somebody shut Neverwinter the hell up?
and all the wise from whom I sought advice said Neverwinter was dead.
Never Ember. Sorry, Never Ember.
It was impossible, even with a fortune far
Destroy
greater
the
than all
Greater
mine.
Crystal Golem.
Those were dark, hopeless days. And yet, in this cloud before me, I see some of those brave faces.
Right behind you, Fred.
These are the survivors whose steadfast determination defied all convention.
That was not great.
In the city which was their home, the people saw Neverwinter as the renewed
Got a number of people who are badly hurt. I'm one of them.
This is Sergeant Knox.
Alright, but we succeeded
Another force is preparing to attack Protector's Enclave.
in the first bonus. A little surprising, so I'm assuming we've got like a couple of people who are really good at damage. 'Cause we've got a couple of people,
Forces are inside
including
the
me,
walls of Protector's Enclave. You heroes must help stop them.
who are hurting a lot.
Duradar on the surface?
Now one of them's down. And now 2 of them are down. We're still working on the first forge this time. So we managed to get through it the first time. I'm not sure how. I can't see us getting the bonus on this one in any way, form, or fashion. We've been pounding on the first blood forge here for 20 seconds. And we've got to defeat 6 of them, 5 more, in 2.5 minutes. Including the mobs that are around them. So, yeah, I don't think that's happening. Liking that. Ow. I haven't died yet. You're not definitely not getting a fast completion bonus on this one. Oops, bad guys to the left of me, bad guys to the right of me. Now, I have to throw a heal. Hope I don't aggro all of them at once. That appears to be a hope in vain. I've aggroed everybody all at once. I've killed 50 golems. We've lost the second bonus already. And we're halfway through. Version tonight. Run of the skirmish. Not going as well as the last two. I'm not sure if it's better or worse than the first day, but it's not great.
Right behind you, Fred.
I can't find a place. And that's 4 Blood Forgers destroyed. For the speed bonus, we were supposed to have that done about 2 minutes or 3 minutes ago. We've got 2 more to go.
Right behind you, friend.
Right behind you,
Right
friend.
behind you, friend.
He's right behind me. Friend.
Right behind you, friend.
Neverwinter will stand. For as we know, citizens of Neverwinter never give
second bonus lost. In other words, we somehow inexplicably succeeded on the first bonus for the first one, and failed on the first two for the second. Defeat Bristlebeard the Third. Okay.
Right behind you, Ref.
Enemies of Neverwinter never rest. We believe another attack is imminent. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, we were done much faster than we already have played here the last 2 times I ran the skirmish.
The reports of hostile forces with trapped citizens. Save those people.
Was pretty
and
long,
destroy
too.
the enemy.
Guys. Out of 8. Oops, that was a poor judgment on my part. It's possible I made a mistake. Not go into the big red area on the ground is probably bad. Just telling anyone who might not be aware of it, it can be problematical. Trobrion. Where is Trobrion? I'm taking hits. Not liking it. Not liking the taking of the hits that's going on here. That was horse shit. Somehow I got aggro of everything and it kept bonking the hell out of me.
We did it! The city is saved! Ha ha!
Bonus rank earned tier 2. Let's see. Damage dealt. I was 4th. Not great. Living Dead. Most damage absorbed. Health. I healed 14 million, so one other guy finished at 11 million. He was the hardest hitter too, so he was obviously badass. I will accept that. I know I'm injured. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, we have finished that. Turn it in.
Elminster, reporting for duty.
One more time tomorrow, and that should give us a full month of VIP.
I think you've had all the... I hope the Protectors... What more can I do for you, my friend?
Alright, we will use a Divine Injury Kit. And we've got some boxes. Got our daily Protectors figurine. We should be at 4 of those now, I think. 5? 4 or 5? That's 6. That's 6.
Hero of Neverwinter.
5. There were 2 things that you could use. I thought there were 2 tabs of stuff you could use the statues for. Is it here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, these are for cosmetic items. Alright, so having finished that off, head real quick to the garden. And then we're off to Ebon Downs, where a dungeon awaits us. Not a huge fan of dungeons. It's longer content than I enjoy. And that's generally in most games. Alright, do we have any open spaces on any of our mounts for goodies? We do. We have a crown icon there, and there. So many bonuses on our mounts. That is kind of the end game, to a large extent. Powering up mounts and companions. I did get 2, count them 2, legendary companions yesterday. One is the reward for doing fake Ilminster's quest, and the other was finishing out 3 days worth of Do a Daily and the Skirmish.
Our faith must
Another adventure? Listen, we would love to partake in the Protector's Jubilee.
Quit your whining.
Give your Elminster my regard.
So depending on where I intersect with the merchants right here, I will escort the merchants the rest of the way to get credit for that for the daily, as we'll be attacked a few more times on the way there. And then we're off to the dungeon. Dungeons. I've just become more and more in favor of playing games at my own pace, and you can't do that really in a dungeon with other people, and if it's a solo ability, like it is here, they're just long and tedious. It's my biggest problem with Diablo 5 as well. Diablo 5. Yeah, my biggest problem with it, it's not coming out for like 6 or 8 years now. Diablo 4 is the dungeons fucking boring. God, they're too long and they're just plain boring. success is ours, I think. Dun-dun. F. 5 bounties and 5 Neverwinter renown. Plus, we can now invoke again. Wow. 5 more boxes. Now, we're off for the dungeon. The Throne of Idris. But I think for as far as the walking around companion goes, I think I liked the Cyclops. Welcome back, Old One-Eye. Well, if I go with him for at least a single whack, one batch of mobs showing up. Ran some hits on the mob, and I should get credit when they finish it up. A little extra credit, you know, never hurts. Pennies here and there, they add up over time. And I think I don't have enough. I think I saw it have just 200. Correct. And we are off to the Throne of Idris. For realsies this time. You know, unless I get a better offer. Another player over there. He's nuking the crap out of everyone, so I don't have to. Thinks I'm in combat. My companion is in combat. The Bridge of Souls opens. The Royal Rise. I thought that was when the king got excited. Never mind. Throne of Idris. I probably won't get the reward from that event that I partook in because I've basically zoned out and I don't think it keeps track of those things. Adventurer Rogue Ghost, Adventurer Fighter Ghost, Adventurer Healer Ghost. Well, at least they have a balanced dead party. We've got a long way to go. There's a door there. A door there. And a body here. I've done this once long ago. This looks to have been placed here recently. Oh, that's lovely. So, the Sparklies, the Sparkle Fairy has left a trail. ideally, I have to say. What the hell? Everybody and their mother should decided to show up? A really dumb fight. Now keep in mind, this theoretically is intended for a group. They've scaled things down so it's soloable. That doesn't mean it's not going to suck solo. So I'm probably going to do some swearing. I know that shocks you, that I would use profane language. Did I hit him? No. God damn it. I hate it when that spell goes off after he's out of range. Nothing happens. Either the spell shouldn't go off, or it should hit. That's simply a bad mechanic. Well, I don't think we have to go over there, so I don't see any reason to go over there. The Sparkle Fairy Trail leads this way. Even more friends. Awesome. When I say awesome, I expect I'm going to do a lot of swearing and complaining. Having to do multiplayer content, even if it's been scaled down, is something I loathe in MMOs. And you have to. You want to get level 11? You go through this. I mean, that was the last straw for me with Final Fantasy XIV. Was in the 20s, and I got a quest to do a dungeon. And it was the worst dungeon experience of my life. Because, not because like anyone griefed or gave me a hard time or anything, or even that it was long or difficult. No, the problem was nobody said a fucking word. Everyone ran faster than me, killed everything without my doing anything. I couldn't fight because everything was dead by the time I got there. I couldn't look around because I wanted to try and keep up, and it was over in a couple of minutes, and it was miserable. In the next quest, do another dungeon. And I said, fuck that. And that was my last go, and I expect will be my last go ever at Final Fantasy XIV. Putting blockers like that in the way of progress of a story is just an absolute horseshit mechanic, and they've done it here now in this game. Hello, priest. Oh, potions. Maybe a good idea to buy, let's say. Can I use those? 150,000, 120,000. Let's go ahead and just buy some of those. In the hotbar. I don't suppose there was anything else he had of kits and various buff potions. Do I have any of the buff potions? I used to get a lot of those. Evidently you don't anymore. Increase your movement speed by 5% and your force by 5% for 30 minutes. Sure. Forte, sorry, it's Forte. Hey there. By forcing leveling through the dungeons. Now, granted, at least here, you can solo the dungeons, which is much better than Final Fantasy XIV. But having to do even scaled multiplayer content, I just don't find fun. Used to be you'd level up by, you know, doing the kind of stuff you'd level in an MMORPG, doing quests and stuff. But since they've gone to the on-rails system here now, I'm just really a not fan of the leveling process in the game now. But that's a personal taste thing. That's a thing that some people may enjoy or prefer, and other people may have no strong opinion on. See, I don't agree. I don't like this system. I don't like the on-rails system. Again, that's like I said, it's a personal thing. I can see where some people wouldn't bother at all. Some people might like it. The old way where you had more than enough maps, you'd work your way through the maps, you'd do the quests you wanted, I would skip the dungeons, you'd still level up. Shadar Kai in here. Do not stand in the sphere of annihilation, Lens. Dumbass. Note to self, should you ever find yourself facing a sphere of annihilation, don't stand in it. Certainly, I wouldn't want to have to do the multiplayer dungeons the way Final Fantasy XIV does. That was just the end of the line for me. I'll also note that, for instance, WoW started doing similar things in Legion expansion, where they forced you to do content. Multiplayer content. You had to do the dungeons if you wanted to advance in crafting or the storyline. I have no interest in doing that content. And you should never, if you're designing an MMO, unless you're specifically targeting a specific type of gamer, like, say, PvP gamer or something. If you're offering multiple types of different kinds of content, you don't want to make them all mandatory. You want to give people the choice so they can skip the thing or things they don't like. PvP, for example. Thanks. Real subtle one, I will also note that very much now, WoW appears to have embraced don't force people to do the content they don't want to do as an ethos. You don't want to basically gatekeep cool stuff. You want the players to choose to do whatever they want to do, and it's better if they log in a few times a week to do the things they like to do than trying to make them log in every day, which is one of the problems WoW had, is that for so long they had turned into we want to hit certain metrics, and the metrics are just simply bad metrics for measuring how much people are actually engaged. You know, the number of hours sitting in front of the computer playing the game does not necessarily equate to customer satisfaction. Far more important is if they keep coming back month after month after month. As long as they're subscribing, they like what you're offering, and that's what WoW is seeing now. They haven't gotten their numbers back from the last couple of expansions, but what they are seeing is they're seeing a much longer tail in Dragonflight, because they've eased up on the everyone's got to do everything. Well, we've got the Sparkle Fairy and traps, I'm assuming. Alright, I read that. That's not showing up as a trap, but it looks like a trap. And there are a number of them scattered about. Maybe I can just see them is all. They're not... Oh, I can disarm that one. I'm assuming there's going to be a fight in here. So I'd rather not be tripping over traps. Or trapping over trips. That one I can't do anything with, it seems like. So before I press the sparkler over there, I'm going to take care of as many of the traps as I can. And then end up stepping on the one that I couldn't disarm. Just a prediction. Did I get all of them? I think I got all of them. So open the gate. That seems unlikely. Big room like this? Nothing else? Oh, the illusion. Yeah, another trap. I'm going to keep disarming them. Simply because if I don't, I know they're going to end up killing me. Which instead of disarming them, you could rejigger them. So that if you can kite a mob, say, onto one of them, it would hit them before the damage. Thanks, One Eye. As always, you are indispensable, my friend. What do we have? We have another soldier over there, and seems strange. He's just standing there, but anything else? No. Strange. Okay. Now we'll follow the Sparkle Fairy. Up. Tragion Wyvernsbane. Hello.
Thank you for finding me. I thought I'd be trapped here. I'm Tragion Wyvernsbane, the wizard. My companions and I came here with the Doom Guide, but Idris killed them all. Only I survived.
Can you make it out on your own?
I can, but heed my words. To reach Idris, must first destroy the Diadem Core.
And this kind of shit I find unforgivable. But I can be in a goddamn conversation to allow for that fight to occur when I'm in a conversation is just such bad design. Oh wait, I wanted to see what he had to say. He had some sort of warning. Oh. And I didn't get to read it because the second time, yeah. Thanks, Cryptic. Great design there. Potion of Deflect. Rank 3, sure. I will go ahead and consume one of those. This amulet is not as good as the cape I'm currently wearing. We will convert that. That down there. Thumping your drum, so to speak, after they're dead is not helpful. One eye, okay? Just, yeah. Again. Is that you think that's a victory drum? Okay, it's not a victory thing. He didn't use his victory drum. I think that I'm getting credit for the Shed Archive I'm killing right now. I should be. Check. I will. Wrong button. Right button. Run of Idris, taking up the gauntlet. No, they have to be in the swamp. Figures. Make things more difficult. Always making things more difficult. Whoops. Where's the sparkle from? Here we are. Oh, another. Grab this. When I get this done and hit 11, I will then be able to choose my Paragon path, in essence, sort of an elite specialization. To be either a healer or a DPSer. I'll be choosing DPS. That's obviously better for solo play. Activate the bridge. Over troubled spears. Oh, look! actually have some choices as to what to put into our hotbar. Right now we have very, very limited choices as to basically everything in our hotbar. We currently have 2 at-wills. We have we can choose 1 encounter to not slot. We have 2 dailies slotted. The mechanics are obvious. The songs are our heal and our buff. And then the class feature, we have 2 4. So the options at this point are really limited. Didn't realize you guys had something going on over here. Advantage on me, almost all have advantage. Advantage is basically attacking from the sides or behind. You get big bonuses. And I was kind of surrounded, so there wasn't a whole lot I could do. Thievery skill. Bards are considered thieves. What is this? This is the Throne of Idris. Theoretically, you would think that might be like the last fight. Seems a little bit dicey to me, but... Oh, no, that's it. Direhelm Forge, presumably, and... Destroy the Forge shards. No. This does not seem like the entirety of the thing. Bad. My mistake. I screwed that up. This is going bad already. The Sphere of Annihilation is contraindicated. Alright, that's 1. Lots and lots and lots of bad guys in this room. Soul Slayer, huh? I'm sure they're a lovely person, really. Oh, Spirit said thank you. That's nice. It's nice to be thanked for your hard work. To have your efforts, recognized. I've got a bad feeling. Oh, good. Pulled 2 extras. Pulled these guys just in. Yeah, I get a feeling this is like the first room. Well, we'll see. My invocation has stopped. I will give myself a buff. I don't... okay, it's just the Death Knell shard. Maybe we hold the next batch of Guardians for the Death Knell shards. side. Don't see any more mobs. Slay Rajvan the Forger. Oh. We've got another dire helm up there, and Rajvan the Forger. Oh, what is that? Shadarkai Doom Sept. That sounds lovely too. A deep helm. Dire helm. Another dire helm and whatever the hell a doom sept is. Well, I doubt it's going to work, but I'm going to try to pull just the doom sept and or dire helm first.
Dire helm! Defend the death bell charge!
Dire Helm Forge down. I don't think this is the Throne of Idris. I think this is like the first of 3 bosses, probably. Slay Idris. Oh, first of 2 bosses, maybe? I'm going to AFK for a second, refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back, and we'll look to take on Idris. And I'm back. We got more quartz. Yay. I'm gonna go ahead and break down. Some of that. We've got this, which will sell for a grand total of 2 silver? Seriously? And this is a 500 scout chest, and I'm using a 900 something or 1,000, so we'll convert it to points. Alright, we have to defeat Idris. That's supposed to be the throne of Idris, so a relative straight shot. Alright, we have invoked. And now we get to fight Idris Elba. Okay, maybe it's not actually Idris Elba, but, you know. Regent Idris. Don't know what that is. Is that a person? They're sitting in a throne? I guess they're sitting in a throne that is floating and connected with chains to the ground. And it's not clear if those are tentacles or just something that look like tentacles coming from it, but regardless, a little troubling. Ah, more souls for my god. Idris didn't last very long. More seals of the adventurer. It's like I said, you know, it's just they're tedious, more than difficult, and the final boss was the easiest thing of all. Maybe the easiest fight I had in the whole place. A ring that is item level 159, or I can keep the item level 1000 one I'm currently using. Let me think. Evidently, you don't have access to the bridge, but at least you fall down into the swamp. Well, we will skip killing the Shadar Kai for now. If we need to, we'll come back for that. But for now, we should get credit for the Shadar Kai we killed in the dungeon. Just saying, Cryptic.
There is much to be done. I can scarcely
I'm going to be level 11. Ooh, 30 silver.
Idris slain and the Direhelm Forge destroyed. Your victory is complete.
My victory is complete.
You deserve thanks and praise.
I deserve
from both the
a break
living
today.
And the dead.
Ding 11. Back up
With
from
Idris
Evan
destroyed,
Downs, back
you have
to
done a great deed for
Protector's
Evan
Enclave.
Downs. You should head back to Neverwinter and tell Sergeant...
I think we got another 200. Again. Looking for my class. So we currently have 550. We can get 2 more, but I think it's available in the next map. I just want to make sure. I assume it's the same item level as the stuff here. Might be higher. So.
The stench of death spreads across the earth.
We have succeeded in reaching level 11. Finishing off our second dungeon. That last fight, really anticlimactic. Really. That wasn't a complaint, merely a note. My assumption, full group, a lot dicier. However they scale things, easy peasy. Can I get here and get credit for this one? Probably not. But I'll be with the group anyway. No. Okay, well, I figured the answer would be no. Back to Protector's Enclave. We go. I have to agree with One Eye. Rar. First, let's turn in Daily.
Hero of Neverwinter.
You've done well.
What more can I do for you, my friend?
Now we need to talk to Nox. First, let's open our 5 boxes. Yeah. So we're up to 239 boxes. So 150 packs opened. Opens up the possibility of legendary insignias and novelties, and so far, nope. Alright, let's see what Nox has to say. And then we'll do the official duty of choosing our Paragon path.
Protector's Enclave needs you. That's an amazing tale. I shudder to think what might have happened if you hadn't been there to stop the Mad Revenant and a nightmarish engine. But evil rarely sleeps.
I thought Rust never slept.
You're building a name for yourself.
Learn about
as
your
a
future
real
as an
hero in
adventurer.
Neverwinter. I suspect you can feel the new potential to grow stronger.
Yeah, I can just
You
feel
should
the new
speak with
potential
your
for me to
trainer
grow
about
stronger.
your choice of Paragon path.
I will choose my Paragon path. Apparently that's P-O-T-H.
Are you here to listen to my next performance? Or do you have a new song for me?
No, and your legs, and particularly ankles, are creepily small. Oh my god. How can they hold up the weight of your overly sized noggin?
As a bard, your 2 Paragon paths ahead are the Songblade and the Minstrel. Songblades focus on raw offensive capability. Minstrels focus on restoring and supporting their allies. Whatever you choose, I look forward to seeing the hero you become.
We'll speak to Sergeant Knox.
I think you're ready to consider building some more powerful allies from all across Faerun. Head over to the guild registrar across the city and see what they can offer.
Sure, right, whatever. Well, powers. Songblade or Minstrel? It's going to be Songblade. So, we'll increase our performance gauge to a maximum by 50, extends the duration of songs to 72 seconds, increases performance regen. Battle Harmony, songs which grant a damage bonus now grant an additional damage bonus to party members whose damage matches the type of the song. So if it's a fire song, anyone using fire magics or fire attacks gets bonus damage. Forte. Your Paragon path provides an increase to power and excels at critical severity and deflect severity. The combat powers, we have 2 at-wills that we can swap in now finally, because frankly the left click is really bad. A low damage cone attack. Con Elemento. Deal fire damage to enemies in a radius around you, so that's a PBAOE. Changes to Confuoco when under the effect of Blaze Flamenco, which is one of the buff songs. Dealing fire damage to enemies in a radius around you at a higher magnitude. Changes to Conmoto when under the effect of Tailwind Mambo, dealing projectile damage in a line in front of you. Tailwind Mambo. Changes to Conbrio when under effect of Steel March, dealing physical damage in a cone before you. Alright. Staccato delivers a multi-hit attack to target enemy, dealing physical damage each hit. We get 3 new encounter skills. Physical damage to target enemy, 50% chance to allow you to use this ability again immediately. This effect may not trigger more than 3 times. Wow, still 3 times going bop, bop, bop. That's pretty good. Contre. Raise your blade, absorbing 50% of damage from the front of your character, up to 40% of your total maximum hit points. Damage taken while using Contre depletes your stamina. Stamina does not regenerate while using Contre. Added effects. Upon releasing Contre, you will activate one of the following effects. Deal magnitude 200 damage to all around you. That's if you do it immediately after a second. Deal magnitude 600 damage to a single enemy after 3 seconds. Deal magnitude 700 physical damage to all nearby enemies over 3 hits. Seems pretty good. Volti Subito. Rush forward, dealing physical damage to enemies in a path before you. This ability may be executed twice more in rapid succession within 6 seconds. Wow, you can dance around like crazy. And we get another daily spell, Lore. Identify the target's weaknesses, increasing the critical severity of attacks by 10%. Also has a durations for 10 seconds. Added effect, grants you physical lore, magic lore, projectile lore, attacks which deal damage of the matching type. Gain 10% damage bonus, that's for 30 seconds. We gain additional songs. Right now we have the damage buff and the heal over time. Deal projectile damage. Deal physical damage in a cone. Grants the effect of the Ballad of the Witch, causing your at-wills encounters and dailies to deal additional arcane damage. Ballad of the Hero grants the effect of Ballad of the Hero, causing your at-wills to deal additional radiant damage. And over here, we've got class features, not all of which will be available immediately. Okay, I see. Not all the combat powers are available immediately, but some of them are. Reprise, Flourish, and Volti Subito now increase your deflect chance by 25%. And we will not get access to any of the feats until level 12. We're going to choose Songblade. And there we go. We now have some additional stuff. So this Con Elemento, we're going to swap in for that. We just got one additional here. Add labor and deal physical damage to target enemy. Duet's not bad. But the lunge seems really good. But Dancing Lights is ranged and hits pretty hard. I think we remove Duet. There's this one. To target enemy. Added effect, 50% chance to allow you to... Yeah, I think we'll just go with that for now. Additional... Alright, those are automatic. Those are just passes. Tailwind Mambo is the new one. To go with my Rejuvenating Carol and Blaze Flamenco. Deal projectile damage to enemies in a line in front of you. The class features. I don't think we got another one because we had 4 before and we don't have access to the feats just yet. I think you get to choose one of each. One out of these every 2 levels. And in general, I don't think we got anything extra added, so that is the benefits of choosing a Paragon. Pass. I have to speak to the Guild Registrar. Memory serves, you've got to be in a full group to create it, and everyone joins. At least I think that's the way it used to work. Register. You need a full party of players, not already in a guild. Yep. Thank you. Return to Sergeant Hans. Wow, that was a really useful excursion. Let's go see Sergeant Hans. Again.
Good, you're back. The road ahead will be more challenging.
Yeah. Peril on Icespire Peak.
Credited.
Right,
I've heard that the Icehammer dwarves have dredged up some ancient evil on Icespire Peak. I don't know the details, but it must be pretty serious, because they've even been calling for outside assistance to help them deal with it. Neverwinter has profited in the past few years from ice hammer mithril flowing through the port.
3 gold,
since their recent troubles,
30,000 rough astral diamonds.
It might be worth your while.
A flail
to go
snail
talk to
mount, and a rare mount collar choicey pack. Nice. Well, we'll accept those rewards right now. What are the next two? And there we get epic insignia and a common enchantment. And here we get 100,000 rough astral diamonds and a common enchantment. So we're Ebon Downs. We get the flail snail. We now have a flail snail. Yep. And they have 2 of those that they need. Where are we? We must have some of those sitting around somewhere. Really? Yeah, there we are. Let's see. Yeah, critical strike. Yeah. We want that. And that. And that's an anything? Yeah, anything. Well, okay, then that one looks good. No insignia bonus for this combo. Well, then we'll remove that one. And we'll find one that has an insignia bonus.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
An eye or take greater than 35%. We'll go with the eye. We've got an eye around here somewhere, I'm sure. There we are. Oh, we also have no insignia for that. What are we missing? Oh, we're currently running crown, and crown, eye. More damage for the companion. Sure, why not? I like the sounds of that. There we go. So that's kind of what you do with your mounts, and similarly with your companions, I believe. Basically, you have an entire raft of them, and you make sure you've got enough, and you've got them all maxed out to super high levels, which I don't, obviously. But I do think that I want to change the mount I am currently riding. Current mount, appearance. Yeah. I want the flails now. Because of course I do. So, before we head up to Icespire Peak, I'm going to back to Ebon Downs, and we're going to kill 9 Shadarkai. Daily return to Elminster and see what he has to say. I will repeat for anyone who missed it earlier. I'll probably repeat it at least one more time if I remember. If you are playing or want to play and get the goodies for the festival, but you've missed days, you can, starting tomorrow, you can run the stuff from what they said on massively overpowered, massively OP's podcast, not podcast. I took a wrong turn. On their stream today, where they had a couple of the, I don't know, there's another guy telling me about story stuff. It is No. Oh, listen to memories. Yeah. Take it. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. That's the zone that was removed. They had a couple of guys from Crypticon, and if you remember, don't let them surround you. Bad things happen. According to the stream, there we go. You'll be able to do the contents of the festival as many times as you want tomorrow. So that you can, basically as a catch-up mechanic for anyone who wants the stuff but hasn't been able to log in every day and get all the goodies. That's 3 out of 9. Big spiders. You can still get everything done that you need to. You'll just have to power through it tomorrow. Now, probably it'd be a good deal of work, but if you're interested in getting the goodies and you haven't been able to, you still can. That's 6 out of 9. Should be 8 out of 9? No, 7 out of 9. Ah, yeah, it was only 7. That is correct. They're correct. Their math is correct. They have the maths. Shutter Kai. Soul Slayer. Almost said Soul Shaver, which would be something entirely different and very weird, actually. One Eye absolutely tattooed that last SOB for most of their life. Nice work. And now, back to Fredmunster. I mean Eldminster. So, if you haven't gotten the goodies, so to speak, from the festival, and tomorrow is the last day. Where's that thing leading? Oh, hold on. Right. You still can tomorrow. I still, because I screwed up the first 2 days, I need tomorrow regardless, just one more time. I don't have to do the event any more than the 5th time, and I will get my first key tomorrow for VIP, and I'll be able to open one of my boxes. And I'll probably finish this playthrough tomorrow, but I will try to log in every day, open a box, and save up all the stuff, and then as an addendum, once I'm finished with the free month, do a short stream where I cover everything I got out and sort of have closing notes on it. The free-to-play experience...
I'm impressed.
The free-to-play experience in the game has been quite good.
I suppose I should thank Elminster personally.
So that is to the benefit of the game and the players, I think. And too many games have punitive free-to-play, at least through the leveling process. Neverwinter doesn't.
Hero of Neverwinter. I see a fair number of... What more can I do for you, my friend?
It
brings me much joy. The Protector's Jubilee is only...
The noise is a bit much. Oh, we also have a rare mount collar choice pack, I think. Ah, collar, okay. On those. So, a rare collar choice pack. Nice. I will set this aside for now. I don't want to choose poorly. I got a Protector's Hospitality pack. Contains 5 hospitality. So that's the first of the rares that I've gotten. And what is it? It's just 5 more of these. I'm up to 77. So real quick, back to Neverdeath. I don't remember having gone out there to talk to the Harder.
Take care when walking about. Nothing new to report out here. Same as an hour ago.
No, I do remember it now.
I think the old wizard worries too much sometimes. Come to think of it, that's probably why nothing surprises him.
Considered in combat. Here they come. They're coming to get me. They were coming to get me. Still in combat? Seriously? With what? There we go. The things I murdered? So I think this flail snail makes this sort of noise when you mount it. And sure if that's supposed to be the mucus, the sound of his body sucking out of the shell with the mucus going, or if it's something even more troubling. Let's listen. Gross.
Hero of Neverwinter. What have you got there? What more can I do for you?
Oh, that's a lot more of the dailies that are available. I can run through those for another 20 minutes. Check and see where we're at in the story. So we have 5 of these. Presumably we get another one tomorrow. So a total of 6. I thought I'd come away with 7. I must have screwed something up somewhere along the line. Which will just get us upgrade tokens for our companion. Or cosmetics. Cloaks. Tunics. That's the loot. That's the sword. Last bard. Look like a sword, really, does it? Not to me. That thing there. That's what I'm using. It's just weird. The plumed hat. Oh, that's definite. That's what I'm getting, is I'm getting the plumed hat. I'm not even going to wait. I'm just going to buy it now. See if I can remember how to work this. Let's see. Appearance. Ed. Appearance. Inventory. What's the Dwarven Commander's count? Change appearance item. Inventory. That's gear. Where did it go? It's in the library. Vanity pets. Where did it go? I don't know where it went. That's what I'm currently wearing. Should appear here. That's in the library. I added it to my appearances, though. Maybe I have to log out and back in. That's the one I just added. What about the other thing I just added? There it is. Okay. Gear preview. That's what I want. Main reinforcements. That's so weird. I don't know. Level 1 item. Appearance. Acquires glass bard. Right click to preview. Preview history. Well, what I can do, I guess. Huh, I don't understand. Well, I won't spend any more time futzing with it. Let's check the store again. Alright, so we spent those. One left. We'll get another one tomorrow. Which will allow us to get one of the cosmetics for the sword. The loot, or one of the cloaks. One of the cloaks, probably. I've got all of these already. So I could buy extras of the Cyclops wardrobe they're trying to sell. I grabbed some renowned fashion already. Consumables? No, thank you. The thrones. I don't think they show any of the other thrones. Unless Ilminster's got an option.
I would think that obvious. Help the city. And perhaps aid me and my allies as well. Though the two goals are
purchase them in the Zen market.
Every day
Amongst
I'll
the other
have a
ones you
few
get
simple
daily.
tasks for you. Nothing too difficult for a hero such as yourself, I assure you.
Complete them, and I'll make certain you get the rewards
tomorrow,
you seek. Though you may wish...
I will come in about the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, give or take. I will run the skirmish, and that will allow me to come over here and grab a month worth of VIP. I think it's in the promo patch, because I've already grabbed the Elminster Simulacrum and the Of the Realms title. And that'll get me my first key, and I'll open one of the boxes. So I expect I should be back. I think I'm going to call it here. Tomorrow at my usual time, around 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. For more Neverwinter, I will probably be finishing up my Neverwinter free-to-play through. For that. Knock on wood. And we'll return to it on the YouTube playlist once I've collected the month worth of fat loot from the boxes. I'm currently at 28 Atramentus boxes. Theoretically, I might have to buy 2 extra boxes. That'll be a surprise. So, again, as far as a brief summary, the free-to-play for Neverwinter, at least while leveling, especially during the festival, has been a very, very generous one. Far more so than most of the rest of the free-to-play playthroughs I've done on other games. I will note again that for anyone who is playing or considering playing, tomorrow's the last day of the festival, but they will allow you to repeat all the events and stuff so you can get currencies and completions to give you access to all of the festival goodies. Looks like it would take a number of hours to probably get it done all the way through, but if there's anything that you're interested in, you should be able to get it tomorrow. That is according to what they said, they being Cryptic. What Cryptic, a couple of guys from Cryptic said on the massively OP stream today. So you can also check out their stream. They were playing Neverwinter. But that's going to do it for me tonight. I hope you had some fun. A little relaxation, entertainment, that kind of thing. I should be back tomorrow. I hope the rest of your Tuesday night goes great. Hope the rest of your week goes smooth on towards the weekend. Only 3 days to go. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care. And ciao for now. Good night, guys.